What's up, everybody? We're back in here with the Pro Football Pod. You've got the boys, you've got Coach, you've got Austin. My name is Justin, but you can call me Hulk. What's up, fellas? We've got running backs for you today.
Bro,
I feel like this was the hardest list that we had to do today. To like really get only five. Like there's like this top of the list and then like the bottom of the list and then there's
They're
like
also grouped together.
yes, exactly.
But yeah, it was
agree
hard. I
with
was
you,
sitting
but I'm
there.
gonna disagree. I think wide receiver had to have been the hardest.
Oh no, man. I had my
Wide
top
receiver was
four.
so
My
easy
fifth
for me.
my fifth was
It's
like
easy, but it's like
fuck it,
there's
I'm going
so
with
many
this
that
guy.
can scoot in there. Like that's where we need to do 10 of them. But I feel you for these running
there
backs.
is a
There's
top
so
10, dude.
similarities.
I made a list of 10, but no,
Yeah.
I got you. So, let's go ahead and dive into these running backs here. Before we get into it, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way, when our videos drop, you get them first. 500 subscribers, free jersey giveaway. Austin, from 5 to 1, what's your list of running backs there for you?
Well, it's gonna have to be Braylon Allen at 5, Bucky Irvin at 4, Jalen Wright, Blake Corum, Trey Benson, and Jonathan Brooks. That is my starting 5.
I feel like you gave us 6.
I think you gave us
Nope.
6 just now. I counted.
Yep.
And
So
that sounded
I
like
did give
6.
you 6 because I see we got them all lined up.
Yeah.
So
No,
we got to knock off Braylon Allen.
All right,
Sorry,
so who's
bud.
5?
You got to go.
Who's
Bucky
5?
Irvin,
Okay. And then
Jalen Wright,
okay.
Blake Corum,
Okay.
Trey Benson out of
Okay.
FSU, and Jonathan Brooks. You already
All
know.
right. All right.
Big T.
Okay.
So I also didn't have Bucky Irving. I went Jalen Wright at 5, and then I went Braylon Allen at 4. I took Blake Corum at 3, and then I think Jonathan Brooks is a very solid running back, but I don't think he's the best in the class. That has to go to Trey Benson, and we'll give why here in a minute. But what do you got, Justin?
Yeah, I'm shocked Austin does not have Braylon Allen in his top 5. I thought
You
me
saw
and him
I
were
tried
on the
squeezing him
Braylon
in.
Allen train. Like, yeah, you did try to squeeze him in there. You gave him a shout out.
I did.
I'm good there. So my 5 I've got for you. I've got Jalen Wright from Tennessee at number 5. Number 4, I've got Braylon Allen, Wisconsin. Number 3, I've got Blake Corum from Michigan. Number 2, I've got Jonathan Brooks from Texas.
Sounds very
Number 1,
familiar.
I've got Trey Benson from FSU.
So, Austin, let's start off with you then. Why is it that you think that Jonathan Brooks is better than Trey Benson? What is it that you like? What about his game really spoke to you that like this guy's going to have a more solid career regardless of where he gets drafted?
It's not hard to
little
make
bit.
an argument. He's very good.
Just a little more elusiveness.
Okay.
I like that out of my running back. I like more of a Kamara type running back. And, that's
And
what
he is more
looks
of
like to
the
me.
more well-rounded running back if comparing
Yeah.
him to Trey Benson. I've got you there. I mean, coming off an ACL tear, that's always kind of scary, especially but with the depth of running back that's been at Texas the last few years, I mean, he really hasn't taken too much tread on the off the tires.
That's
So
important.
I get you there. For me, the combine kind of solidified the athleticism that I saw on tape for Trey Benson, and it was hard between those two to go back and forth, but overall, I feel like Benson is the safer of the two. I do like Jonathan Brooks' game much more. I love the more well-rounded running back that he is. But like I said, as of right now, I've got Trey Benson at number 1. Had to throw Braylon Allen in there as well. Like I said, Austin, I'm shocked you did not have him in your top 5.
I know. Bucky is what's like a thorn in my side. I just can't get rid of him. Like I just love this kid. He's just so flashy to me.
For me, Jalen Wright, super athletic. Like for him to be the 5th, he's the receiving back out of this class. He does all the things that we need out of running back, but he's 5'10". Trey Benson being 6 foot and running the same type of speed that he has, the way that guy runs, it's like he's mad at the ground. He runs so hard. He reminds me of Pacheco the way he takes
I was
hits.
about to say some Isaiah Pacheco.
I see.
That's what I see in him. And Jonathan Brooks he's very like small movement elusive. He doesn't do a lot to evade hits. And he's also a big body guy. But the speed, man, the speed that Trey Benson has, and just like every one of his highlights is him running through and then running away from safeties. And
Did
like
we all have Blake Corum at number 3?
all of us, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job, Blake.
Yeah.
So
Sir.
to me, Blake is the safest running back in this draft.
Absolutely.
Like, yes, he's a little smaller in stature, and no, he didn't put up a blazing 40, but number one, that's not his game. He's not the just breakaway type of guy. Number two, how often in the NFL do you see 40, 50, 60-yard breakaway runs from running backs?
Not often.
Rarely. That there's a reason they are one of the top highlights every week when they do happen. So no, Blake isn't going to give you those 60-yard bursts, but I will take 3 to 4 yards a carry guaranteed every day of the week. That's another reason why Braylon Allen was on my list and made number 4 for me, is because that dude is getting 3 yards a carry no matter what the outcome is.
I feel like both of their superpower is the vision. And it's such an important thing. We saw with Le'Veon Bell whenever he got to the league that speed didn't matter. If you can slow down the game a little bit and have burst, where you can burst through the hole when you need to, but you wait for the blocks to be there and then you make your move, that's so valuable at the running back position. I feel like both of those guys do that really well. It's just Jonathan Brooks, a little bit bigger, like just steamroller. He's got the elusiveness. Like, that's where I think he's so good compared to Blake.
Would you rather have Kenneth Walker or Kamara?
Like, what style of running back would I rather have?
Yeah.
I'd rather have Kamara.
But Kamara's receiving was really, 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 really good.
And I feel like Brooks can do that because he has such great vision with his running, and he's got solid hands. Like, if you implement that a little bit.
Like I said, he makes a strong argument from number one.
Benson
He's
just
number
looks
one
a lot
on
like
most
Walker.
people's boards.
Yeah.
But for me, like I said, I feel like Benson is the more safer guy. I didn't feel right putting Blake Corum above Jonathan Brooks because I did have it that way for a minute. But just
like
Brooks is absolute athleticism and the power he runs with behind his pads, the elusiveness he shows that you mentioned. I couldn't put Jonathan Brooks at number 3. I just couldn't do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, quick, snappy little episode for everybody. Tulsi Rose Tea is the sponsor. Be sure to subscribe. Like I said, 500 gets you a free jersey for at least one of you subscribers on a, random little thing here. We love you guys. Hit the notification. We've got wide receivers, tight ends, and quarterbacks still out there for you. Be sure to go watch those videos as well. Peace.